You say old school basketball, Byron. Of the 3 games on tap for tonight, there is one that has lived up to the old school basketball y'all are talking about. Heat-Sixers. Look, this series has everything you want, right? Bad blood, star power, elbows, masks, stepping on masks. Tony, you've been in these kinds of grudge matches in Memphis. Do you expect more physical fireworks tonight?
Oh, yes. Considering the fact it's the East, you know, those guys play physical. We tend to forget that. However, I like this kid, Joel, and he's impressive. He's instilled a lot of excitement in the city of Philly, and I'm looking forward to seeing Game 5. This might be D-Wade's last game, huh?
It could definitely be Dwayne Wade's last game.
Chi-Town native, man. I want to see him come out this
Man. T.A., I am so excited. I'm going to go home and put my Laker uniform on and sit and watch this game. This is going to be WWF. This is going to be a flat-out war. Hey, D-Wade think it might be. Hey, he coming out swinging.
And I already
Miami coming out swinging.
Look at this.
I'm going to have my shirt. I'm going to be just like that. Got a ball in my hand. Hey, true. I'm going to be spinning that ball. And every time down, hey, Coach Brown, put me in. I can give you 5 minutes. You know, Eric Stroser, put me in. I can give you a few minutes, man. Look, I'm going to have my uniform ready to go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be some.
This gonna be back in the day type basketball, and I can't wait.
Tony
I wouldn't go that
Joel
far
Embiid.
back in the day. But it's
Back in my day. Well, not that far. You're right. You're right. Not that far. You're right.
Technical.
You're right.
Now you graze somebody. That's a flagrant. That's a flagrant.
You're out of the game. You
That's a
mentioned Joel
flagrant
Embiid.
right
I mean,
there.
he's as feisty as anyone. I mean, normally we say, oh, it's the enforcers who are like that, not the stars. But he is just as feisty as anyone. And this is his first playoff game in Philadelphia. Remember, he didn't play the first 2 up there.
Right.
So he is going to be so
You're gonna see a lot of
pumped
this.
up.
You're gonna see a lot of this today.
They haven't lost with him in
a lot
there.
of that today.
They haven't lost with him in there.
Well, if that form holds, could this be, in fact, as Tony
WWF,
said,
baby,
the last
tonight.
time we see Dwayne Wade in action? Well, I mean, he came up so big for them earlier in this series. What do you expect, Byron, from him? If this really is, he thinks this is his last
You know,
game.
like T.A. said, if this, and I'm sure in his mind this could be his last game. So you know he want to go out with a bang, and he's such a proud guy, and he's such a champion. He's been an unbelievable pro. He's a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that. You know, so he's going to go out there and give it everything he got. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays, 35 minutes tonight, because it's a possibility of him being his last game. So, we all know D-Wade. You know, the man, he's going to bring it tonight on both ends of the floor. I gotta believe that.
I want to ask the two of you, though, because, Paul, you said before the show we were talking about something else, and you're like, man, I miss those days, right? So that decision to retire, and Tony, I know you're figuring out what you want to do. Like, how do you weigh what you think you can still do in the game, or just the grind to getting your body ready and all the exhaustion of it, versus knowing that if you step away and really make that call, it's different?
D-Wade knows he can. No doubt he can still play the game. It's all about that grind. People don't understand what you put your body through during the off season, and you ask yourself, can I do this again? Can I go through one more summer running the sand beaches, lifting the weights, getting my diet together? You know, that's the mental part to where you're like, you know what, I'm tired of this. You wake up, I knew it was my last season. When I wake up, usually every summer, 6 in the morning, I'll get up, have my alarm on 6 in the morning, I'll press stop, go right back to sleep. I wake up 6 in the morning next day. You know what, I'm going to rest today too. So it started turning into 1, 2, 3 days where I wasn't working out, and I was like, you know what, it's time for me. This is it, and I'm ready to move on after this year.
What goes through your mind?
Well, right now, man, I'm still in it, man. I'm trying to, every day find a way to get better. But like Paul said, that's the time when you don't feel like getting up and doing those tour days, it's about time to rest. And right now I'm looking at D-Wade. He's playing good basketball right now. I don't think it might be a time for him to hang it up, but then again, the way he's playing of late, I think he can still get another year out of this.
So there's the difference between the two of you, which is that when your alarm goes off at 6 a.m. right now,
I
you're up.
I got to get up. I ain't been maxed out like him. I got to go get it.
Props out to D-Wade, one of the greatest ever. Honor
Absolutely.
to play against him. You know, we had our differences on the court, but much respect to a 3-time champion, future Hall of Famer.
Well, he's not gone yet. We'll have to see. We'll wait. Now we've learned some personal things about the two of them you may or may not wanted to know. So there you go.